It was 1970 and our hero was feeling fine. It had been 1940 years since Jesus Christ had died, but he didn't think much of that whilst he trudged on through the woods, nor of his friends burning down entire neighborhoods. In a little clearing, 1.15 clicks away, there was a VC who'd gone a little bit astray. With his battle-hardened battle rifle of good old Soviet make, he had heard from the west a few twigs and branches break. Our hero hadn't thought much of the ground beneath his feet, and was not so clever, thought a man off to the east. But what was on the hero's mind was easy to understand, for back home there was a girl, and he had asked her for her hand. Meter after meter the VC closed in on the sound of absent-minded Texans paying no heed to the ground. VC moving quickly, barely half a click away from the thunder-footed Texans soon to be easy prey. The sounds of MiGs and bombers and some distant firing guns blended into nothing for our hero and his bunch, for they were all dreaming back to a not-so-distant past when they would sit with their girls in sweet green summer grass. Sounds of satchels, M16s, and was that a phone? Blended in from the distance as the con came in alone. Gear strapped on him firmly, no sound would he emit as he found his sniping spot, and for now he could sit. That is when our hero spotted a village up ahead, so he grabbed his portable backpack phone and said, "They're all VC when the bombs explode, ain't that how it goes? There's a little village just ahead, we're getting pretty close." A tiny click of stamped steel was the Kong's only sound as he switched his AK to semi and got down on the ground. No shrubbery in the bullet's way, and he knew his shot was clean, and he trusted the accuracy of his Soviet killing machine. Our hero and his crew was more than happy to hold their march, as they waited for the bomber to come and make some Kong lives harsh. Sitting on the forest floor. Wait, was that a shot? Our hero didn't get back up as the bullet he had got. The fairly mushy trigger of a freshly stamped AK had been masterfully released and the bullet sent away. 7.62 millimeters wide, roughly 20 length, ready to be sent ahead and give someone their fate. A mass-produced trigger system gave a tiny click as the hammer disconnected and got sent forward pretty quick. A little piece of round stock steel hit hard from behind, on the spring tension sent forward, perfectly aligned. As the piece of round stock hit the upmost of its movement, it blasts into a percussion cap, causing massive gas releasement. The gases released are immediately turned into heat energy, lighting the gunpowder of the littlest .30 caliber. In the 39mm cartridge the pressure quickly rises until it finally bursts, sending the bullet to the skies. Sent forward into a rifle barrel, giving bullet twist, enough to make sure that you aim and it hits. 3/4 way down the barrel, some gas gets to escape into the piston system, which makes the gun recharge itself. The piston pushes the bolt back, giving the locking lugs some twist, and sends the bolt back to pick up a round in case the last one missed. As the bullet leaves the barrel, two massive cracks are heard, one from releasing gas and another as the sound barrier burst. The superheated bullet that broke the speed of sound is traveling straight toward the Texas on the ground. The group of Texans hear the gun a little bit too late, as the young squad leader gets to meet his final fate. The last thoughts on his mind was of the girl back home, but it was quickly whisked away, and she'll be all alone. The FMJ impacted in his head an inch to the left of his ear, and it tumbled as it entered, making all thoughts disappear. The skull did not in any way slow on down the shot. As it entered the skull, it boiled the brain, as it was still intensely hot. The pressure of its shot caused all solidity to disappear as the brain turned into a fluid and poured out of his ear. The bullet hit the other side of the skull and crashed on through, sending brain mallet bullet and bone fragments into the blue. At the same time, the AC-130 came in overhead and dropped the load on the little town to make all Charlies dead. The fiery bombs crashed down on children, houses, and all between, making it clear that there's nothing to do but to be mean in the green.